What's up guys, my name is unCAGEDgamez. Welcome back to another Injustice 2 video. Today we are going to be doing my first ever Injustice 2 Q&A video. I've never done one of these. I've done Q&As in the past. First of all, if you guys don't know what Q&A is, you guys ask me questions and I'll give you guys my answers to those questions, or I'll try my best to give you an answer. So I've done Q&As in the past, but I've never done a Injustice Q&A. Why not do one? Because the past month or 2 months we haven't gotten really any Injustice 2 news, no reveals, no nothing. So it's been very dry in the Injustice world, but I want to keep you guys entertained with some Injustice content. I'm gonna be doing these Q&As like kind of random, so I might take some questions from YouTube in one episode, and I might take some questions on Twitter or Instagram. So it's kind of random. Just be sure to comment down your questions in the YouTube comments, or tweet me some questions when I ask you guys on Twitter, or send me messages on Instagram. So just follow me everywhere if you want a better chance to getting your questions featured in a future Injustice 2 Q&A video. But let's get started. These questions are from Twitter. Usually other people take a bunch of questions and like rapid fire them. I'm gonna be picking like 3 or 4 questions and really going in depth on those questions for the most part. Some of them might be simple answers, but I'll give you guys reason and all that stuff. So I'm gonna try my best to make these more informational than just yes, no, 25, like simple answers. So let's go. First question is from Abyss Walker, and this person asks, which character are you gonna main or use the most? That is a great question. I've gotten that question a lot, and why not answer it in this first ever Injustice 2 Q&A. The character, if you guys don't know by now, that I'm going to be using the most is going to be Aquaman. Aquaman is my favorite DC character. I was super excited when I heard he was going to be in Injustice 1. I mained him in that game. I was really good. In my opinion, I thought I was pretty good with Aquaman in that game. And now that he's in the second game, he was one of the first to be revealed for Injustice 2. So I was super excited, and I'm definitely going to be maining Aquaman, and I'm going to be using him the most. Now, I'm picking Aquaman from the current roster of characters that we have already confirmed. Now, once the other characters come out, my most played character might change. Aquaman will always be my favorite character, but the character that I'll be using most will depend on the final roster. Now, if NetherRealm reveals Beast Boy as a playable character, things might change. I might play him a lot more than Aquaman, but we'll see. Aquaman will always be my homie, my boy, my character, but Beast Boy, he's cool. So he will be definitely in my top 2. Aquaman and Beast Boy will be my number 1 and 2. That's if Beast Boy is in the game, and I really, really hope he is in the game. I'm going to keep on saying it. I want Beast Boy. So going back to your question, the character I'm going to main is Aquaman, but if they reveal Beast Boy, he will definitely be up there in my most used characters. The next question comes from Adam, and he asks, how many characters do you believe will die in Injustice 2? This is a very tricky question, and I didn't really think about it until you brought it up, so thank you for bringing up this topic. I don't really know exactly how many characters are gonna die because I don't work on the game and no one told me how many characters are gonna die, and I actually really don't want to know how many characters dies in the game, but I can tell you that there will be multiple deaths in the game. And the only reason why I say that is because the first game, they killed off a couple characters. I think, to be exact, maybe like 3 characters, if I'm not miscounting any. They gotta top that, so they're gonna kill off more characters in this game. Also, if you think about it, Evil Superman, he's gonna be the main villain, or one of the main villains in the story for Injustice 2. So once he breaks out, he's gonna get his revenge, and he's gonna go on a rampage because he's furious that he was trapped in that prison all this time. So once he escapes, he's gonna go kill any and every superhero he can find. So if I had to take a guess on how many characters are gonna die, I'm gonna say at least 3 characters. I think 3 is a safe number to go with when it comes to this question, just because they killed off 3 characters in the first game, so at least they gotta match their death count in this game to the first one. Now, is it gonna be like actual main characters in the game, or are they gonna be like little cameo characters from different heroes, kind of like how they did like Baraka and Sindel in Mortal Kombat X, or like some Lois Lane in the first Injustice? Like, they're gonna kill off characters, but they're not actual playable characters. I can see that happening. I can see like an appearance from, let's say, Kid Flash and he gets killed by Superman, but he's not actually a playable character. Something like that. I'm not hating on Kid Flash, I'm just giving you an example. So I can see superheroes and supervillains dying in the game that are not actual playable characters, and I think that might be a way that they're going to do that in the second game, because I don't think they're going to actually kill a bunch of main roster playable characters. They might kill one, but if they're going to kill like half the roster, that's a little ridiculous, because I'm pretty sure if this game does well, they're going to do it in Injustice 3, and they don't want to have a roster of just a couple characters because the rest of them died. So that is my long answer to your short question. I think at least 3 characters are gonna die, but if I had to take like a maximum amount of characters that I think could die, I'm gonna say 7. It's a crazy number, but if 7 characters dies in the game, that is a lot, and I don't see that happening, but that is my prediction on the maximum death count in Injustice. 7 is my maximum, 3 is my minimum. That's still a lot of characters dying, so I don't want to see any character die. Maybe 1, but I feel like 3. I don't know why. Just 3 just sounds like it will work. So I'm going to say 3, 7 max. And the final question for this first ever Injustice 2 Q&A video is a question that has been asked a lot from a lot of people, and NetherRealm hasn't actually went out and answered this question or actually made a statement on this. They kind of been avoiding the question, but this question is, do you think there will be skins and gear in Injustice 2 or just gear? Now again, they haven't really confirmed this or actually went out and said anything about this, not that I know of. If you guys know any articles or something that they do actually answer this question, feel free to send it to me on Twitter. But I'm going to say that there will not be skins in the game, not actual skins for the characters. The gear system will be replacing the skins for Injustice 2. If you just look at the gear system pretty much is a partial skin system. Like, they made it customizable for your character. You can customize the characters how you want it. So you could have a character with all like Blackest Night gear on, and then have that character be the Blackest Night skin that you wanted. Or you could get like one part Blackest Night, another part like, I don't know, Red Sun, and a different part from a different thing. So they're giving you a lot of customizable options, but they're not actually giving you the official skin. They're giving you parts to the skin. The gear system is now the replacement for the skins. I'm not really sure how I feel about this. I like the skins how they were in the first game, but I also like the gear system and how customizable it is. But I kind of just, you know, sometimes just want to throw on a skin for a character and just rock and roll. But now you gotta play to unlock your gear pieces, so you might really want to use Flashpoint Aquaman skin, but you don't have the right gear pieces, so you gotta keep on playing and playing to hopefully eventually unlock the Aquaman gear piece that you're looking for. Because if you guys don't know, you don't get all the gear pieces right away, and also you got to play games to unlock gear, and it's random. So you might get a gear piece for Wonder Woman, and you're looking for gear for like Flash. It's random. So you completing a whole set of gear is gonna take a little bit of time. I'm not too big of a fan of this. I like the gear system. I think it's a cool like thing to have in Injustice 2, but I also like having actual skins for the characters that I can just throw on and just, you know, enjoy the game and not have to have like one piece here, one piece there, unlock the other pieces another time. I kind of just want all of it in one place, but it doesn't look like it's happening. Not from what I'm seeing. I'm just seeing a bunch of gear pieces, the gear system being introduced, but nothing on the actual skins being in the game. I believe they showed off the Red Sun Superman skin, and they showed off something that looked like a Batman Beyond skin for Batman. So there are skins in the game technically, but they're in the form of gear, and you got to unlock the pieces to fully form the skin that you're looking for. Hopefully now that answers a lot of you guys' questions about the gear and the skins being in Injustice 2. But that was the last question in this first ever Injustice 2 Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, give the video a like and comment down below and let me know if you guys want to see some more Injustice 2 Q&As. If I do more, I'm probably going to do it here and there. It's not going to be like frequent. But I hope you guys enjoyed another video. If you guys did, give the video a like. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, because I might do another one of these random ask me questions, and I will use your questions in my video. So if you guys want to have a chance to have your question featured in the next Q&A, be sure to follow me at unCAGEDgamez on Twitter. But like the video if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. My name is unCAGEDgamez, and you just got caged. the people that made the first Terradrome, just announced that Terradrome 2 is back in the works. That is right. At first,